Get over here.
I'm good. We're supposed to be 6 feet apart.
I said, get over here. Ah!
Anyway, sorry, I just saw the Mortal Kombat 2021 trailer, or movie. It's 5:14 a.m. in the morning. Mortal Kombat movie was my most anticipated movie of this year, ever since the trailer dropped. The majority of the cast is martial artists, which is great considering it's an action film, but that's really all they have to offer. Like, you can definitely take advantage of them knowing how to fight and everything, but that's not really showcased well because the choreography sucks. They really didn't have much screen time or character development. What they did have was a very mediocre take of these characters compared to the original. It's very unfortunate. What the movie did have to offer was the endless amount of F-bombs, and they used that excessively throughout every sentence. And honestly, you know, they take advantage of the R rating, and as they should, in a Mortal Kombat film, but it's every 5 seconds, and it does get kind of old. It doesn't have any real subtext to it. It's just for the sake of R rating. It doesn't really add anything to the writing at all. And as for this new character, yeah, like, I could care less about him, and he's just bland and there, and it just takes up the other character's screen time, making them come off as villains, because that's basically what they are. Besides Kano, of course, which was surprisingly the best part of the movie. The main question is, how is the blood? Well, it is just enough for any Mortal Kombat fan. My favorite actually being the fatality of Kung Lao. The villains are actually much better written and realized in the 1995 version. Here they just come off really animated, and that's really due to the writing. I honestly have seen better written stories in the video games. Yeah, and the choreography is better in theirs as well than seen here. Like, the choreography is so much better in the 1995 version. It's just really weird. Like, you'd think it'd be better because they'd have advanced in, you know, since then as far as movies, and they think they would know what to do, but they don't. Now, the effects, honestly, for me, I'm not a fan. They did get the effects good for Sub-Zero and his ice powers, but like the fire for Liu Kang, it really just felt like a TikTok filter. Now, the previous 2020 animated film, Scorpion's Revenge, I thought that had a much superior story, and I'd prefer to see that in live action than what we got, actually. There is still fun to be had in the movie, like, you know, the original theme comes along, and that's actually exciting and full of nostalgia. The opening scene with the battle was easily the best part of the movie, you know, because there's a weight to it, and it's, you know, emotion, and then there's, you know, this whole thing of revenge with Scorpion, and, you know, they finally got the two characters right and casted them accordingly to their actual race and not having a white person. Again, as I was saying with the story in Scorpion's Revenge, the story that was unfolding in the first half in the opening sequence, they could have played off of that alone, and it would have just made it better. Mortal Kombat, to sum it up, in 2021, it was fun. I enjoyed it. I was let down, honestly. I actually prefer the 1995 version. That's because there's so much nostalgia for it, and, you know, growing up with it in the video game and everything. But the characters were just so much better, you know, overall, you know, and the writing and the characters were better developed. But you can enjoy both, and I would at least give it a try, because there's enough in it that's worth for the price of admission. So that's my view for Mortal Kombat. Have a good day. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.